What's up, y'all? This is the Don't Argue Me podcast, man. We on the 11th episode, man. You know what I'm saying? I got my guest. Well, not my guest, you know what I'm saying? My original co-host.
Listen.
Okay, I'm a listener.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people, man. I've been missing for, where they at?
Yeah, they over there.
Been missing for a little while, man. I'm back in tune. You know what I'm saying? Just for tonight, really. Like, I really had to step in the room.
Man, listen,
you know
man. You know what I'm saying? I'm happy you could step in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, I mean, the date is actually it was May 14th. You know what I'm saying? 2022. Well, the day is May 15th, 2022. And you know, we had kind of a issue here in Buffalo, New York, man. Sensitive topic. You know what I'm saying? That I think that, you know what I'm saying, we really want to get off our chest, man. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and before we go any further, my heart and my prayers go out to the families that were affected by this mass shooting. This afternoon. Words can't put into how I feel about the situation. You know what I'm saying? Normally we come on here joking, laughing or whatever.
That's a fact.
But even as I get drunk, or not get drunk, but as I sip and I try to indulge in a good time, it's just like it's a dark cloud over me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta ask you, man, like, where was your mindset today, man? Like, my mind was everywhere today, man. If you could pass me them cups right behind you, you know what I'm saying? That'd be sweet. But you know, how you feel about, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, shit, man, all day. You know what I'm saying? I've been depressed. Like,
right.
Low key, like you said, a dark cloud over our city.
Mm-hmm.
I've been depressed. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning. I mean, not 3
in
o'clock in the morning.
3 o'clock in the afternoon, right.
Had a long night last night.
Long night.
Long night. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Everything was good until.
And when I woke up, it was not news that I wanted to hear. You know what I'm saying? And the shit that happened, not in Buffalo. Come on. And when you hearing it and people going through it, it's different.
Yeah,
you know
it's different.
Yeah, and you like, this is really Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Word.
I mean, I feel, you know, like, in the town, man, like, not even just in the town, just, you know, it's always been here, bruh. You know what I'm saying? You know, we swept it under the carpet. You know what I'm saying? We kind of forgot about it. But I'm not going, you know what I'm saying, because I have split feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? If I can elaborate, I feel like, you know, just, you know, reading the manifesto, you know, because, you know, he written, if you don't know what we're talking about the mass shooting that took place at Tops on Jefferson today in Buffalo, New York. And I feel, you know, reading the manifesto of the shooter, right? You know, it's all on the news, it's public record. When you reading it, it sounds like it's coming from a third perspective. It sounds like somebody's giving him orders and he's following rules. His name was Peyton.
I forgot his last name.
Gurdon or something like that. It was weird. Of course, of Caucasian descent. He as you know, as you read the manifesto, it's like it's like somebody, you know, he's reading from like a Bible, or not let's not put the Bible in there, but he's reading from instruction. And I feel like this is bigger than race. I feel like this is bigger than opinion. This is a terroristic group that has been that's here on country soil. We, you know, we can make this about black and white.
Okay.
Or is it just white supremacy? I mean, as an African American man, we allow Caucasians to indulge in our culture.
Okay.
I forget the word. What did they say Eminem was? A guest. We allow so many guests into our culture, but white supremacists don't want to see us, you know what I'm saying? Because if you, like, we're going to speak statistics a little bit. I learned this week that 60% of abortions are by Caucasian women. African Americans are, you know, repopulating and, you know, increasing in population at a rapid rate. And just reading the manifesto, and I know, you know, some of the viewers believe in population control. You know what I'm saying? And I think, no, I'm almost 100% sure that he didn't do that based on race. It's somebody higher up trying to keep the 99% from coming together to take over the 1%.
Right.
And I just need to know how you feel about everything, like, you know, like what happened today. Like, what's your theories, if you have any conspiracy theories?
Listen, they want a race war. Whoever hire whoever to do whatever, even if he believe in that, you know what I'm saying? It's something to create a race war. Like, to retaliate and go into a white neighborhood and cause mayhem.
You know white neighborhoods, black neighborhoods.
No. I'm saying for us to retaliate to go into a white neighborhood.
That's what it's set up for.
You know what I'm saying? Like when we say the devil was alive, is kicking. Like he's kicking. You know what I'm saying? Like he traveled to Buffalo to do something. Like you said, like
it was a couple hours drive.
Like we getting all type of information all over the place. The man traveled here. He 18. He could get like you said, instructions from whatever, like he reading the Bible. You know what I'm saying? And them type of people, like the good old boys, you know what I'm saying? What is it? The other races groups.
You got the I only know the KKK. You got
it's some other joints though, but it's a lot of them though, bro. And they are
Aryan Nation.
You know what I'm saying? They are cops. They are judges. They are a lot of people that are important. You know what I'm saying? So for him to walk out of Tops, handcuffed properly, and escorted into a car and drove off, that's crazy.
I felt some type of way.
If a black man,
come on, we getting
there. Did that, bro? They would have been dead
on
sight. Or if not, they would have beat his ass.
Facts.
They would have beat his ass.
That's why I say you don't kill him, but you got to make him.
But you gotta beat his ass
to make him know.
And a black man, right? Go ahead. I'm sorry, man.
No, man, you straight, man.
Sorry,
I want you to talk. I want you to talk your shit. Like
Yeah,
because at the end of the day, I've not cried since my mom died, and you was my witness. You know what I'm saying? But when I saw that video today, I shed a tear. And anybody will tell you, any funeral I've been to or whatever, I'm not an emotional. If I do cry, I'll cry in private. But today I was like, hold on, man, this shit fucked up. Because imagine that being, you know, one of our aunts, mothers, you know what I'm saying, that can't, you know, I mean, like, and they were, and when you watch the video, he skipped right over the Caucasian. He skipped, he was pointing his gun, and he skipped right over the Caucasian. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, yo, bruh, like, I'm very, very, like, I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's good? What's going on, Frank? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I also feel that, you know, what did you want the police to do? He had, you know, from what I'm hearing, he had, you know, grenades and whatnot. But this is why I frown upon interracial relationships. I frown upon it. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I frown upon it is because they don't understand. They don't understand what we're up against. We're not in their communities killing their children and doing all this, you know, riffraff. We may go out there and sell a few drugs that their children are addicted to because they hear our music and they want to adapt to it. You know what I'm saying? But we're not out there, you know, mass killing them. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have a decision in whether life or death. You know what I'm saying? But now, when you come here, when you come from hours away,
you want to shop, right?
To go to shoot, to come and kill and bother our senior citizens, bother our children, I have a problem. And I identify to them as white devils. And
why they come to Buffalo?
I don't know.
That's the big problem, bro. We never were thinking it happened in our hometown.
But respectfully, racism. Let's get it. Racism and prejudice is not the same, bro. Prejudice. We are prejudiced. We could never be racist. If you want to get down to the actual meanings of the two words, prejudice is pushed by racism. You understand me? So it's like, yo, my nigga, you started it. You started it with me. So now I have this feeling in my heart. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't want to put it out to the viewers like I hate white. No, I don't.
Yeah.
But I'm mentally competent enough to be able to, to understand where, okay, right and wrong. But this is how I feel, bro.
Yeah, talk to me.
This is how I feel. I can't hide how I feel. I can know what's right and what's wrong. But how I feel, bro, is, y'all been killing us for so long, bro. And I don't feel like y'all feeling it.
Nah.
And I'm like, there's an organization that sent this young man. He's only 18.
Yeah.
He's only 18.
It get to a point, why do y'all hate us so much? We did so much for y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Mad time in.
Listen, I read the documents that was attached to what seems to be instructions to me.
Yeah, you gave me that. You gave me that perspective.
It seems to be instructions to me. Yeah. It seems as if I heard the word "I" used a lot in those documents, and it seems as if he was
third person.
So, for somebody to like give those instructions, he said something along the lines of, if I were to see a location along the lines of a major distribution company, I ain't gonna name any names, such as this major distribution company, target them. Something similar to that distribution company. And then when he found one similar to that distribution company, he put up in a black neighborhood and attacked. Those were instructions.
Yeah, so
those were not individual actions.
Yeah, you're saying the same thing I said, Frank. It was like
important me if I'm speaking on something that was already spoken on, because I chimed in. I chimed in later.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, this is a topic I had to speak on. Yeah, because I'm the heartbeat of the city, and my city was greatly affected by this.
That's a fact.
Yeah, greatly affected by this.
Absolutely.
This is something that we all need to speak on.
We all got to come together. You know what I'm saying? And that's showing that. You know what I mean? More so than anything. He came on a mission, but we can't let him succeed that mission.
Or the ones who sent him on the mission.
Exactly. Right, that's a fact. Come on.
Or the ones who sent him on the mission.
And I think
someone was sent to place him in position to do this. Those were instructions.
They're facts. And I think we all at this table agree. But I think that, you know what I'm saying, if you are a Caucasian person now, either you're going to stand with us and you're going to speak up and you're going to speak, on this BS. Like, hey, we're not doing this. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe my brother can be, of colored skin, or he can be Caucasian. If it's all about what's in your heart, what your energy is, and who you are as a person. Because Martin Luther always said, I judge a man off the content of his character. Not off the color of his skin.
Come on,
you understand? And it's just like, but when I saw what I saw today, man, Malcolm before Mecca, you know what I'm saying, just arose in me, and I'm happy that you came back and was like, yo, Mario, chill out, you know what I'm saying, because I got so, like so angry, you know what I'm saying, and I'm still angry, but I have a sense of
as you should be.
I have a sense of balance, like understand your feelings. And understand what makes sense and what's right and wrong and what's logical.
Like what you saying right there is like being a black officer in that situation.
No, I'm not comparing it to that.
No, I'm just saying. But I'm not. But I'm just saying, being a black officer in that situation, you feel some type of way, bro. It's that shit hard.
And I ain't gonna hold you. That's why I'm happy that I'm not, a public, official or law enforcement.
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna hold y'all.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna put this on record.
Yeah, talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? I applied. Listen.
Might lose your job.
No, I ain't gonna lose my job. Listen.
I would. Just like
no, listen. Crazy. Hold on. We ain't gonna go into that. Yo, but I feel like whether a firefighter or police officer, these are both positions that, you know what I'm saying, I qualified for. Whatever. I'm gonna put this on record because I mean this shit from the bottom of my motherfucking heart. If I was a police officer today, my trigger finger would have slipped. And I have no shame in saying that because of what of the history that I've learned, the history everything that I've been taught, which I mean, I hate to be, because what I was taught was facts. This really happened. You understand? Mm-hmm. And it's like, since we talking about the police,
did we acknowledge the Buffalo Police Department?
I didn't even mention them.
I'm gonna take the time and not acknowledge the Buffalo Police Department. They take a lot of efforts to make sure they don't kill people. They take a lot of efforts to make sure they don't kill people.
They assault people though.
They assault people.
They got away with knocking that old man. They got away with knocking that old white man down.
The
or
Buffalo
old Caucasian
Police
man.
Department fuck people up.
They do.
They fuck people up. Mm-hmm. They make a great effort to not kill people.
Okay.
The Buffalo Police Department is one of the largest cities in America that does not have a high crime. A high rate of killing.
Police brutality is what you're looking for. Right.
They don't kill people.
Right.
And I want all of us to acknowledge that. Right. They do that to keep black folks alive. We're a predominant black city. Most of the crime is done by black people. They don't kill black people based off of the crime that we do.
Nah, that's a fact.
Right.
Today, we wanted to see somebody get killed based off of the crime that they did.
Yo, Frank, hold on. Like, you giving credit, because that's what you put your hand on the Bible and take an oath for. Whenever you become a police officer, you go through, or it's like get married, or you put your hand on the Bible and you take an oath. Now, I'm not about to give a motherfucker credit for something that's your job, nigga. Like, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you supposed to protect the people. Police were not sent here to, so you want to acknowledge them. That's cool. That's great. Yeah, let's acknowledge them. But that's like acknowledging a man that has a child being a father. That's what the fuck you supposed to do.
That's the fuck you supposed to do.
That's the fuck what you supposed to do.
For real.
So I'm not excusing the police officers, but as a black man that has, that faces oppression every day. Mm-hmm. We all face oppression. Mm-hmm. By, what I'm saying? It don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro, I'm not giving you that, and like, they can say it was grenades or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't there. They said, one person said grenades were in the car. Others said grenades was on them. Hey,
we
Frank,
don't know.
Frank, I don't know.
He just put them in front of the spot.
But I'm like, yo, you go watch. More
importantly,
that's crazy.
That man has to face a
you don't even believe
national judge and deal with this.
Yo, but you don't.
He has to deal with this now.
Yo, Frank,
we not gonna kill this man and act like.
And the courts is open on a Saturday.
Right. What would happen is he would have killed them. The cops. He would have killed the people of Buffalo. He would have been killed, and the story would have been over. He has to face this.
That's a fact.
He has to face this. And that's going to expose America. It's going to expose the city of Buffalo. And that's a better reason why he should not have been killed. Because we need to know the truth.
That's a fact.
We need to know why he did this.
Why you come here?
We need to know how he's going to suffer the consequences of his actions.
Okay.
And him being dead with
why you come here?
To the answers.
No. I feel like we've watched this movie 1,000 times. How many times do we got to see it? How many times do we got to see an innocent brother get killed? Or not innocent brother, but innocent people get killed. We got to keep
watching this movie until we see a different ending of it.
When are we going to see it? And I hate to say it, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yo, even in the game of basketball, right? You get down to the last 2 minutes. If you see how you lost that game, you're not going to do this. You're not going to go the same way the next game if it comes down to that situation. In sports, period. Not just basketball, but in sports, period. It's coaching. You learn your lessons are your knowledge for the future. It's your knowledge for the future. Mm. So it's like, yo, we sitting here saying, oh, we need to know the story. Bro, how many documentaries on Netflix do we have? We don't need to see this shit. That's what Malcolm preached. And I hate to say this, but this is what Malcolm preached, before Mecca. Mm. Hey, man, a man that's not willing to stand for something.
But
I don't got to finish it. But go ahead, man. But that's how I feel.
We don't feel people's pain until it happened to one of us. You know what I'm saying? As in, we watch massacres happen all over the city. Mm. You know what I mean? All over the world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We ain't expecting it to happen in Buffalo, and it happened yesterday. You feel me? That shit makes us think different. We all can't even move the same way we was thinking to move today. You know what I'm saying? We are moved by that shit. Like, whether we don't want to be moved by it or not, we are moved by it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's Buffalo. Like,
to me right now,
what the fuck?
To me right now, I feel like if you're not standing with us or you're not speaking against us or you're contributing to our oppression, you're a white devil. And I want to make that public. And like, just to heckle Frank, just for joke's sake, you know what I'm saying? Like, we spent a lot of time talking about this.
A lot of sayings. Go ahead.
Yo,
talk about
we like to talk about, what I'm saying? We heckled we talked a lot about this week, the YSL situation. So for you to have faith in the judge, hold on.
Gang, man. Respectfully to the gang, man.
Freedom boys.
Free all the YSL
Freedom
members,
boys.
man.
But y'all gotta let me finish.
Yeah, we gonna let you, man. We just gotta get that out.
I want you to hold your
Right.
thought, man.
Yeah,
Respectfully to all the
Yeah.
YSL record recording artists, man.
Absolutely.
Freedom recording artists, man.
Come on.
Those are recording artists, man.
Mm-hmm.
Those are recording artists. Free those guys, man.
The Rico is bullshit.
Those are entertainers who are recording artists, man. And free all of them.
Talk about it.
But now let's go back because, I'm saying, I'm just quoting you on what you said. You said, they have to, he should have to go through the process. So that tells me, I'm just assuming that you have faith in the judicial system. If you want him to go through the, through the procedures. I'm just assuming that's what you're implying when you said that. I don't know. Maybe you weren't. Maybe maybe I'm just, out of bounds. Maybe I'm out of bounds.
When I say,
okay, yeah, just elaborate on that a little bit.
When I say I want any individual to go through the justice system, meaning don't take the coward's way out.
Killing yourself.
No.
Yes.
You ain't gonna kill yourself.
Snitching.
You ain't gonna kill yourself.
Snitching.
You bet not kill yourself.
Snitching.
Why you feel so hurt?
What I'm saying, Frank, we talk about
You ain't gonna
snitching.
kill yourself, and you ain't gonna tell on nobody either.
Right.
You gonna let the judicial system handle its natural due cause, and you gonna deal with the consequences of your natural actions, whether you're innocent or you guilty.
Okay.
And you not gonna tell on nobody, and
Right.
you ain't gonna kill yourself, and you ain't gonna kill yourself.
Nah, you can't.
You ain't gonna kill yourself.
But you don't believe in a RICO, right? I don't believe in a RICO.
I don't believe in that
Okay.
because
So with that being said, Frank,
there's a lot of reasons why it's
No, it's cool.
That's
It's cool.
more corruption than the word corruption in the RICO.
but that's part of the judicial system. So it's implemented in the judicial system. I don't believe in our judicial system at all. Actually, I was on channel WKBW's live stream, and they were like, "Yo, they said similar to the same things you were saying." I said, "Well, I don't believe in the judicial system. I believe in street justice, though. And I have more faith in. I don't support street justice, but I have more faith in street justice than I do my own judicial system. And I know what you meant. Listen. That's why I said I'm heckling you. Listen, hold on. Let me finish. The only reason why that's why I said I'm heckling you because I knew you didn't mean it in that perspective. So I want the viewers to know that I'm just messing with you. I'm just being a troll. That's it. You know what I'm saying? But I want you to understand, like, yo, when we say stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, or we say like, oh, you can't go right, and then for another motherfucker we gonna go straight. You can't. Like, it's gotta be with this
go
shit,
right and go left.
It's either it's one way or the other.
Right.
And I think what I'm saying. What you meant is okay. The judicial system, and I'm just saying what I knew you meant because I know you as my brother. You meant like, yo, the judicial system let it do its course. He should be punished for what he done, and he should sit. And because death is the coward's way out.
We're talking about the shooter.
Yeah, no, but I'm bringing it together. I'm bringing it together
in the Tops market.
Yeah, and that's
massacre.
Right, and that's what you said. You're saying, let him go through the system, but the system is the same.
And we're not making no correlation to the.
No, yeah, we are. Yeah. Because I told you I was heckling you.
Okay.
I said that, you know what I'm saying, when I made the statement, because I said, okay, if we support him going through the Peyton burden of going through the judicial system, you know what I'm saying, and trusting the judicial system, then we got to hold that same energy with, YSL. And I don't hold that same energy with YSL. That's why I'm against. I said, hey, when I would have saw him, my trigger would have slipped. And that's why I'm saying, like, the RICO charge is bullshit. Listen, my point to this, because I have a direction with this. Hold on.
Okay.
Don't argue with me. Wait. You know what I'm
'Cause
saying?
I got
Hold on.
something.
I know you do. But what I'm saying is, I have no faith. I have no faith in the U.S. judicial system, period. And I think it's flawed, and it needs to be fixed. And you said it the other day. You said, yo, Jay-Z and Meek Mill, we need to push this envelope with the prison reform and stuff like that. That's my point. That's my whole point.
Yeah,
that's my whole point.
It's so crazy.
I mean, when it come to apprehension, we gotta understand that every single individual, when it come to apprehension, is dealt with differently. We just watched Slime get apprehended peacefully, man.
We did.
Slime got apprehended peacefully.
And it's so crazy.
He came peacefully.
I just want to
there was several
and I just wanna,
SWAT team members.
And I just want to throw this out.
All those people.
I want you to finish. I just want to throw this out real quick. They trying to give Young Thug life and all type of shit or crazy years. I believe this active shooter today or yesterday will get less sentence than Young Thug, bro.
Because I don't believe in the system.
That's it.
Right, but see, don't miss me.
Okay.
We watched Slime get apprehended peacefully.
Mm-hmm. Both of them got peacefully.
Right.
Okay.
We watched a live stream of a massacre.
That's on social media. You can't take it back.
It's there.
Mm-hmm.
It's there.
They're trying to equate lyrics to a live stream of a massacre, man. We not gonna allow that.
Nah, hell.
We not gonna allow that.
Because
this is an artist, an entertainer who made lyrics of a craft that y'all sell.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all sell those lyrics. And y'all trying to equate that to a live stream of an actual event.
Yeah.
We not gonna do that. Y'all not gonna allow. We not gonna let the government, the state.
Yo, Frank, what you
none
saying?
Of people
what you
get away with
as a rapper,
equally
as a rapper,
make that seem like it's the same action.
As a rapper,
it ain't.
As a rapper, Frank, as a rapper, you know what I'm saying? You being an artist, music. Hold on, music is a reflection of self. We just explain it, and then we get our checks in the mail. It's fucked up, ain't it? Because it's like Eminem said. That's one of my favorite bars, and I think. Sometimes, it may be factual, it may be fiction. Because we do have our Drakes. We do have our, we gas stuff up. Even me as a man, right? If I'm telling y'all a story, right? To make it sound good, hilarious, or whatever, I'm adding shit to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, hey, I'm not lying, but, I'm going to fabricate it a little bit. I mean, that's an artistry. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say Abraham Lincoln freed the slaves. He did that for a business move. You know what I'm saying? It was politically profitable for him to, free slaves. You know what I'm saying? As it still is.
Talk about it.
If we're going to get deep into it.
As it still is.
As it still is. And we're going to stand on that. So, at the end of the day, I'm 100% with you. The RICO law is bullshit.
Bogus.
It's bogus as hell. And like you said, we saw a live stream versus lyrics. Lyrics are allegations, allegedly. That's not facts.
That's a fact.
What we saw on social media today, that was factual. Nigga, I'm watching you do it. Okay, you did it.
We cannot let America equate the two. Mm-hmm. We can't do that.
And I can't believe that black DA.
From under my understanding right now, pardon me. From my understanding right now, Jay-Z and Meek Mills and other parties are trying to work to create where there's a law where there's no longer
you can't use lyrics.
Law where you can use the lyrics against the
artist,
the defendant.
Yeah, and right. I feel like they feel like
that's a great law that need to be implemented.
And I feel like that's coming, and that's why they blitzing so many record labels.
Yo,
know what I mean? Your record labels that blitz off from Def Jam.
Can we acknowledge how many people under the RICO right now, based off of the fact
rappers,
Free all the rappers and all the entertainers is under Rico right now. And I'm not gonna name none of y'all.
Nah.
But free all of the rappers who under the Rico right now. Y'all all going through that. I see the list of rappers who under the Rico because they tried to change their life, do something positive, and make it public. That's all that happened.
That's a fact.
Most of these artists and entertainers went public and tried to change their life around to do something positive to avoid this same type of treatment.
And they still getting treated like that.
And they still getting treated that way.
They still getting shitted on. Yeah.
Because the labels and the industry is promoting that type of behavior.
And like you said, we was in the car. You know what I'm saying? You had came and picked me up the one day. And we were, you know what I'm saying, we were talking. And then you said, yo, these labels should be held just... If we going to hold people accountable for their lyrics, those white demons, is what I call them. Those white demons behind closed doors, the labels, should be held accountable for distributing it. You know how if you come out the house with a scale and the substance, that's a charge. You know what I'm saying? Even though marijuana is legal, but if you come with a scale and you know you're distributing it now, so now it's illegal.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
They should be held accountable or looked at with that same microscopic lens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
record labels are packaging and selling the dope, which is the content of the music. They telling the artist to push a product that's destructive and is illegal, and they gonna package it and put a parental advisory label on it and sell it.
Is they pimping is they pimping us or is they selling drugs of us? You know what I'm saying? Like,
what you mean?
Like
both
as in,
form.
Like as in like what Frank's saying, the upper ups. Like even when they say shut up and play basketball, shut up and dribble, is you saying we only here for your entertainment. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no voice. You know what I'm saying? We pay you to do these things. We don't pay you to have a voice. You know what I'm saying? That's why they could hate on LeBron a lot. You know what I'm saying?
You got to bring LeBron into this, don't you?
Yeah,
because LeBron tied in. Because like at the end of the day, like it's modern day slavery. It's like at the end of the day, like they just mentioned this again at a combine,
but it's
a combine at the NFL. Dude said,
combine.
He said he felt uncomfortable with the questions they was asking. Des Bryant said they was talking about it was his mom was a stripper. You know what I'm saying? They ask crazy questions, but this is modern. They just like to see us
Jim Crow laws.
Run fast, jump high.
No,
you know.
No,
okay,
no. We have found ourselves uncomfortable with being ourselves.
Right.
You know
but
your
at
reality.
the end of the day, if you in the NFL,
it don't matter.
But you chase
know
a
your
million.
reality.
That's why you letting a motherfucker ask you some weird ass questions. But if I ask you some weird ass questions at a regular ass job interview,
hear me, son. These questions are relevant. They're your real life. We not gonna die.
Why am I asking you if your mom ever been a stripper? At a combine and you running fast and trying to jump or lift weights.
They asking them questions.
I'm just saying.
I'm not gonna
like
listen.
Candyland.
You gotta hear me, son.
It's plantations.
You gotta hear me, son. You gotta hear me, son. All these questions are relevant. It's a PR. It's a PR involved in business. The reason why is because the PR is taught to deal with these questions because your real life is more important than the image in your entertainment. You still are a human. You still are a human.
Right.
The people around you are still human. Okay. And you have to deal with the fact that you all are part of humanity. You can't just become an entertainer or a celebrity and forget the fact that there's still real life going around you.
Okay.
So now, when the real life that's going around you is controversial, you have to deal with it face on. Face on. You can't escape it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
These people haven't been trained to deal with it or be confident enough to escape
what he's saying. I believe what you're saying is they're digging deep because if you have any scandals that come out, it has to be damage control or they have to know. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're getting drafted by a team, They asking you.
I don't want to say it's damage control. I feel it's more so you have to either be aware of it or you don't. Some people escape this. More people that deal with it head on is like, yeah, that's what's going on. So the fuck
I'm
what?
I'm lost on what you're saying as far as because the point he's making.
What they trying to do is they trying to expose you for your truths. The truths that's exposed is not worth being exposed if you're not ashamed of them. So what happens is when people deal with things head on and know this is the reality of who I'm living, what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, they know what they buying.
We not.
I'm trying
you're
to
not
see.
exposed.
Trying to tie
Yeah,
it in.
I'm trying.
Right.
He laced it in.
Okay, let me ask you.
go ahead.
Okay, so now you try. What you trying to do is you trying to pop a dock of Rabbit. Rabbit already knew you gonna talk about this, that, and the third. I'm not ashamed of this, that, and the third. So I'm going to go ahead and speak about that first. I'm going to get it out there. So now it's nothing to attack me about. What are you attacking me about? This is my truths.
That's what I'm telling you. That's what I said. That's what I just said. I said, when you were like, when he was saying like, NFL execs was, asking him questions because when those questions come back up in the future, you know how to not damage control. Damage control may not have been proper, saying, like description, but they'll know how to be like, oh well, we knew about that, and
they want to distract you. You an NFL player. Like you said, we talk about my mother who was a past stripper. Because you want to distract me from my potential of being a great athlete.
So you think...
So I'm going to throw you off. Mm-hmm. I'm a great athlete trying to be great in life. But and you want to talk about my past, mother's history.
I get what you're saying, bro. Frank, I was just saying, what do that have to do with me breaking a fucking... the 40-yard dash. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't. And that's why the question.
Okay, I get it though. I get it. It's a mental thing.
Distract you so they can break you. And that's why
but it's a plantation.
Black people.
They bet on us.
And
that's why casinos that's why casinos is around.
Shout out to Calvin Ridley.
That's why casinos is around.
Shout out to Calvin Ridley.
That's why casinos is around. That's why some players step up and they stand for what they stand for. We don't like Kyrie for whatever you do, but it's like
he lost a Nike sponsorship this week.
But it's just what he's.
Who are we?
Who
are we?
No, I'm just saying who? As
who are the people that shunned Kyrie? Like what happened?
I mean, Nike.
I mentioned you mentioned Nike dubbed his contract.
Yeah, we was watching the game.
But we don't like Kyrie for whatever purpose.
But we was watching. No, hold on, y'all. We was watching the game. We were watching the game, and Nike withdrew its sponsorship from him because, of course, how he, what I'm saying. And listen, I stand behind Kyrie personally. But basically his stance on COVID and not, succumbing.
As in not playing every game.
Right, not playing every game.
And he still get his check.
Hold on. But I don't want to digress and get off of, what you were saying as far as, like people asking those questions. That's just like, when you go to an interview, imagine an employer asking you, hey, yeah, Frank, how many kids you got? Or where were you at last night? No employer is supposed to ask you that.
Is
you know
that
what I'm saying?
Combine,
it's based on hold on. It's based on your credentials. What what's valuable to the job that you're doing. Are you qualified?
Right. And
because that doesn't all that other information is irrelevant to if you're qualified for the job. Let me tell you something. As a basketball player and a football player, we only care about, but the only thing that's important is your consistency.
So
your fitness.
We need Frank. Go ahead.
Yeah, I didn't let y'all talk. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
You had your, you know what I'm saying, your 40 time, how fast you are, your reaction time, and your prior history, your police history. Because are you going to be a detrimental asset to our team? We need to know that. But everything else under the sun, it's irrelevant and it's none of your business and it's unconstitutional.
That's not true.
But that's what do you mean?
Wait a minute. Let me stop y'all. Let me stop y'all. Because everything that we doing is selling with a brand that has to be polished. So your personal life is the first part that has to be polished. The moment that your personal life is stained.
So you support the Jim Crow?
Let us make them
want to work.
Wait a minute. You interrupted me.
Okay, my bad.
Let me get to my point.
Okay.
When these people, whoever these people are, whether it be that powers to be, when it come to employers, whoever they are, They're trying to protect their brand. Whoever they're trying to hire to sell their brand has to reflect their brand.
Why do we allow that? What is that?
We don't
Because
everybody can answer that question truthfully or dishonestly. And if you choose to answer it honestly, they're either going to accept you and sell their brand or they're not. So the reason why I'm going to go back to my initial point, these people ask these questions because they want to know if your personal life reflect their brand. If your personal life don't reflect their brand, they're not going to sell you. And if they can try to sell your personal life and escape the fact that it may be controversial or whatever the case may be, they're going to do so.
Well, Frank,
that has to be up to you to be marketable.
Okay.
That has to be up to you to be marketable.
I want to ask you one question.
We have watched plenty of controversial entertainers and artists and athletes be marketable.
Exactly.
Certain people steered away from these people because they may have been too much to market. Other ones knew exactly what to
Antonio
do
Brown.
to market them. Exactly.
Okay.
I like that you use that example. Some NFL corporations may have thought, I'm not going to hire him for 1 year contract. He's going to bring controversy to my organizations. Other organizations thought, maybe he has a spark in him. Maybe we can see a light in him. Maybe we can sell this individual for our own profitable gain and use him to profit.
I just want to put my hands up.
And Antonio Brown knows he has a spark in him.
Don't get his rant off.
Antonio Brown knows he has a spark in him.
Okay.
He knows he's marketable.
Right. But listen,
he know he can be sold for millions.
I just want to say,
and he's going to get his money, nigga.
You looking at it as a sports, you know what I mean, atmosphere.
Not even sports.
Because hold on, you look at that for
all.
you know what I mean, sports atmosphere, like how I feel. But at the end of the day, certain questions in a combine. These is kids that's getting drafted into the NFL. You know what I mean? Getting asked crazy questions. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why I say that, is to be like, I mean, for me personally, I said that a couple of times. I feel like the NFL is more racist than any other sport, though. Like,
it's a way.
I just feel that way. Like,
I can agree.
Like, not to say all owners, but most of them, though. Like, they come there and watch niggas do crazy things.
The NFL is a very
basketball is different.
Listen. I can understand.
Okay.
And I can agree with that.
Okay.
The NFL is a very aggressive. It's a very dominant sport, and it's a very inferior sport to a certain culture.
I want to touch on
black man can very well dominate that sport.
Right. Now you're getting to where I want to go, because, you know, going back to what you said before you interjected, you said, you know, these corporations, they, you know what I'm saying, they, you know, their brand or whatever. What you were just referring to is the Jim Crow. Like, we are the product.
That's a fact.
Yo, we are the product, bro.
We Nike.
No, hold on. Let me finish. Yo, no disrespect.
Nah, I hear you. Come on, talk it.
We are the product, bro. We put asses in seats. Who the fuck is a motherfucker from a brand to tell me what they want to brand? Mm-hmm. We are the culture. We are the world. So everything that you said, you know, 2 minutes ago, falls into the Jim Crow mindset or philosophy. And that's a fact. And if we're thinking like that,
reason why I
don't have nothing else to say after that.
The reason why I don't agree with that is because every market is different. You have a demographic.
Ain't nobody gonna tell
me
what
I'm
gonna do.
Listen, wait a minute. You said you ain't had nothing to say after that.
But bro, I let you talk.
But you just said you ain't had nothing to say after that, didn't you?
Go ahead. I did. Go ahead.
Every demographic is different. You have to sell to your demographic. You have a different city where.
So you think
go ahead. You have a city where they want to see a white quarterback. You have a city where they want to see a black quarterback. You have a city where they want to see a run offense. Yeah. You have a city where they want to see a pass offense. This is a demographic based off of an ethnic culture.
Where you getting these these statistics from, or these like you?
I'm getting these facts off of the history of their team. When have you ever seen a Russian quarterback in Green Bay?
Never.
Right. So you never. So when the moment
Frank.
you do.
Well, hold on.
Wait a minute. Let me finish my point.
When have you ever seen a Russian quarterback?
Hold on.
When have you ever seen a Russian quarterback?
Why are you interrupting me before?
Because you asked me a question. Because I answered it incorrectly. I answered it incorrectly. Jordan, they drafted. Hold on. They drafted Jordan Love. Jordan Love is a mobile quarterback. So I'm answering your question.
Is Jordan Love starting? Is he relevant? Is he?
Aaron Rodgers felt a threat.
Wait a minute. You talk about somebody who was drafted.
Right, to replace Aaron Rodgers.
Right. I'm talking about in the history of Green Bay Packers.
Okay.
Has a rushing quarterback ever lead their team?
They're grooming one.
I get what you're saying.
They're grooming.
I get what you're saying. Wait a minute. Let me stop y'all because y'all going left topic. What you talk about is something that's 50 years in the making.
No, it ain't 50 years. He ain't even got 50 years in the league. What are you talking about?
Right. Green Bay Packers.
Stop
talking. Please stop talking.
Aaron Rodgers.
I need y'all to stop talking and get my point.
Go ahead. Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers. I'm sorry.
Right. We talk about an organization that has built their organization off the same thing. A quarterback that is not mobile. The reason why that is changing is because now black men has taken over the league.
He a Giants fan, but go ahead, Frank.
Right, y'all not understanding what I'm going with this. Green Bay Packers is a white organization. Okay. In order for him to have a mobile quarterback, he has to be a black man. That's not gonna happen. It's not going to happen.
Why not?
That's the reason why they have built their organization off of a white quarterback so long. Same way with the Patriots. The moment they tried to put a mobile quarterback like Cam Newton into their organization, it didn't fit. It didn't fit. They're an organization that's been built off of white people who has ran their organization. So now, when you have a Tom Brady who led y'all for 12 seasons.
It's not Tom Brady, it's Aaron Rodgers.
I'm talking
about.
You're not listening.
No,
you're not listening. You're not listening. Because I just talked about the Patriots in Tom Brady. When I talk about these organizations, they're white-led organizations.
So do you not think we slaves in the organization since they white-led?
That's what I'm saying.
That's my point. That's why you have never seen a black man run their organization. That's why they never went mobile.
That's in the NFL in general, though, Frank. No black man has ever led.
That's not true when you look at Baltimore. That's a predominantly black city. That's not true when you look at Atlanta. That's a prominent black city.
So you ain't hear the Art. You don't know about Art Mooney. What Art Mooney? He knows.
Have you noticed that a predominant black city has a black quarterback?
The one thing you're not about to do is argue with me about sports history and sport because I'm sure you don't know the Art Mooney. Is it Art Mooney or Art Mooney when they were the Cleveland Browns and the Cleveland Browns were sold to the Baltimore Ravens? That's how they became the fucking Baltimore Ravens in the first place. Oh, so at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Right. That was a white man. There has been no black owner in the NFL. So when you're talking about hold on. Let's bring blood pressure down. Because what you're saying,
everybody can't talk at once.
Yo, bro, listen. At the end of the day, bro, nothing in the NFL is ran by us. Nothing.
Wait a minute. Let me stop you. Let me stop both of y'all.
Okay.
What's ran by the NFL are the fucking fans and the viewers who are the black people. So when a white man,
I gotta know that statistic.
When a white man buys a black market, he's selling to black people.
Why can't Kaepernick get a job?
Because black people don't fuck with Kaepernick, nigga. We don't like Kaepernick, nigga.
Do you not like Kaepernick?
You had a Kaepernick jersey.
No, I had a Kaepernick jersey when he was when I thought he was for black people.
Okay, so you're buying into the
So what I'm saying is, like you said, a white man bought Baltimore Ravens. Is that what you said?
No, he sold it. You know what I'm saying? He allowed the shit to be sold, and they moved to Baltimore.
Baltimore is a predominantly black city.
Absolutely.
So he cannot sell the Ravens to white people. He has to sell the Ravens to black people. As a businessman, whether you're white or black, you have to know who you're selling
Who's
to.
the owner of the Baltimore Ravens? I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm listening.
So as a white man or a black man, when you buy a team that's predominantly black, you have to sell that team to black people.
Go back to my home screen.
I'm listening to you, Frank.
Go back to my home screen.
What you saying? I just want to know the owner of the
but that's why I said
right now.
The Buffalo Bills,
they're owned by Bagulas,
were failing being
were.
sold to white people. When the Buffalo Bills were selling their organization to white people, they were failing.
The Bills?
The Buffalo Bills were selling their organization to white people.
White people own them.
You're not listening. The fans own them. The fans make the Buffalo Bills. The motherfuckers that's jumping off of the tables are white people. The Bills Mafia is majority the Bills Mafia is majority white people. Mm-hmm. The Bills were being sold to white people. They were failing. Okay. The organization was losing. When they got more hip, when they got more urban,
you just became a Buffalo Bills fan.
Frank, please stop digressing. Please stop digressing. Please stop digressing. When the Bills started using Benny the Butcher or urban culture as their marketing tool, what? You heard what I just said.
What?
When the Bills started using an urban culture as their marketing tool,
okay.
When the Bills started using a Stephon Diggs, who's a black man, to be their number one
Josh Allen
franchise player,
and Diggs.
When they started using a Josh Allen who started to embrace black culture,
they started winning.
They started winning. Because the Buffalo Bills is based in a black city.
All right, I'll tell you this. But no, Frank, I'll let you get your thought out, right? Let me, because you know what I'm saying? You've been talking.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I think that's just not in Buffalo, though. You know what I'm saying? Because if you look in the NFL, every quarterback can run. It's mobile, it's hip hop, urban, and that's what gets us back to, rap culture. You know what I'm saying?
Johnny Manziel was a bust in Cleveland. It's a black city.
I don't know how, but
because he was a white boy trying to be a white boy in a black city.
You got a point. We'll give you that. I'll give you that. You know what I'm saying? One check for Frank. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, if you look around the league, not to that, what I was going, with before. When you look around the league, there's not, the standing quarterback doesn't exist. You look at Joe Burrow, my man, shout out to my man Burrow. My man got hella drip, man. His fashion, man, is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, Frank,
smoke weed.
Listen, I fuck with, listen. I fuck with Josh Allen, but I'll be like, damn, we couldn't get Burrow though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, he
Josh tapped in.
He said, the reporter asked, is that real? He said, you think it's real? I said, that's something me and you would say, you think it's real? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not forced. It's just what he's been around. Right. You know what I'm saying? You can see with the relationship between him and Jamar Chase, it isn't forced. But not to digress on what you were saying, and again, my biggest point is your point that you know what I'm saying, because I heard everything you just said, you know what I'm saying, but I just didn't get a chance to get back to, you know what I'm saying, what I was really going at, and is when you said, like, hey man, like, the brands, and you know what I'm saying, Frank, and that's why I was confused at, because you stand on that, and I'm not gonna let you sit here and, you know what I'm saying, talk about this shit on a podcast when I know you stand on this, and you believe in, like, man, Mario, don't let nobody censor your shit. You say what the fuck you want to say. So when you saying, like, a brand can tell me if they want to fuck with me or not, it sounds like you contradicting yourself, and I'm never gonna let you contradict yourself. I'm gonna always argue that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you made the statement of, when you going through the combines and stuff, not to digress, but to go back, to address the situation, is, I'm like, nah, Frank, hell no, we're not gonna do that, because it's like, ain't no motherfucker. I don't care if you black, white, or whatever, because, the Jim Crow, if people don't know what the Jim Crow laws, the Jim Crow laws are, they make us want to work for them. You know what I'm saying? They give you a salary, a wage. And hold on, and I'm gonna put myself under the bus. I'm a victim to that. Because I go to work and do my little job, come home. We all are. America is. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
They give us a price and we're like, okay, I can do that. And we don't value our worth. You know what I'm saying? And that's why, you know what I'm saying, people, entrepreneurship is so risky or people are scared of it. But I wanted to let you know that it was never no ill intent. It's just like, I believe, because I know you as a person. I know you off this show. I know you, you know what I'm saying, when the cameras go off, you don't stand on that shit for real. And it's like, because you always tell me, Mario, like, you've been a major spearhead. Like, don't let nobody censor your shit, bro. If you feel some type of way, say that shit. Fuck what they gonna do. Fuck, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, and you've always been that. Fuck them. And it's always been like that. So, right. So it's just like, at the end of the day, that's where I'm coming with, you know what I'm saying, to go back to what you said. If I feel like you ain't got a right to ask me that fucking question, nigga, you ain't got that right to ask me no question, because guess what? I'm John Moran. I'm Terrell Owens. I'm whatever, or I'm Randy Moss. I'm putting asses in your seat, nigga. You work for me, nigga. I'm the, you know what I'm saying, like, and I feel like
that way, Frank.
I mean, that's what Frank. No,
I want to speak on my son. I want to speak on my son, AB again.
Go ahead.
Okay.
We need ABs.
ABs.
We need ABs, man.
With an S.
We need Dez Bryants.
With an S.
We need TOs. These niggas was raw.
Come on.
These was the ones who knew
Chad
their value. Chad Johnsons, Ocho Cincos. We
change his name. Change his name.
The NFL owned Chad Johnson, and he knew he was more of a value. He had to change his name to Ocho Cinco.
Even if he don't win a Super Bowl, he knew he was valuable.
These people knew their value. Some people don't know their value, and I ain't gonna say whether it be every person has to interact with who they value becomes. Absolutely. And we all become a slave to a higher industry.
We do.
Whether it become a black man or a white man.
And that's why I understand it, because I'm, you know what I'm saying, I'm going through that right now. And we've had heart-to-heart conversations about how we want to get out of that. Or we don't, you know what I'm saying, because I'm very woke.
We have to understand our value, how much we contribute to the value.
Can I say one thing? Ice Cube, that Big Three.
Big Three.
That shit lit.
Shout out to the Big Three.
Shout out.
Come on.
Cube.
That's go ahead, bro.
Cube and the Big Three. We respect that. We love that.
He really got these old motherfuckers back in the gym losing weight and to ball out again. Like Dante West. More than anything,
these niggas is back healthy.
Come on.
More than anything, these men is back healthy.
They back working out again to work for a purpose to do something. Purpose. Come on.
Yeah, man. And but it's just like, we be so, you know what I'm saying, we get so caught up in, I guess, the propaganda of everything. And I feel, and I understand what you're saying, because, like, let me tell you something. At this round table, everybody not going to agree with everybody 100% of the time. But it's the beauty of conversation. I feel where you come. I feel where Frank coming from.
Yeah, that's a fact.
I feel where you coming from. But I'm gonna respectfully, I'm not gonna sit here and, you know what I'm saying, be like, oh, I agree with some shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, I don't. That's bogus. You know what I'm saying?
I had to interject and take the time to be a part of this podcast.
Come on.
With the current events, man.
Come on.
I'm deep.
Take it with it.
All of the people that was affected in the city, man. They really affected our city badly, man. It's a lot of people that was targeted.
Let me tell you something. Like, Buffalo, one of the realest cities. Buffalo, one of the realest cities out. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, street shit gonna be street shit, and that's a fact. But I feel like, like, we can't, if, you know what I'm saying, Buffalo has been, the little sister to New York City. We have an opportunity to do something that New York City could have never did. And, you know what I'm saying, it's by letting motherfuckers like this come in and do shit like this. You know what I'm saying? I advise, I was telling my homegirl, I advise everybody, you know what I'm saying, if you don't have any felonies, respectfully, get your pistol permit. Like, let's stop dogging one another. Let's stop talking about each other. I know I'm talking to a brick wall, because I know it's never. It may not happen, but I gotta put the energy out there because I feel obligated to. If you have a platform, You have to do that.
Right.
And
I want to speak on that too, man. I want to talk to the gangsters, man. Y'all niggas is thugging. Y'all niggas is out here banging. Y'all niggas ain't got no F shit. If y'all know y'all ain't got no F shit, go get your pistol, nigga. If you want to walk around with your pistol and you want to knock some shit down because a nigga played with you, you can do that. And you can get away with it, nigga. I'm telling you firsthand, nigga. Y'all ain't got no Fs. Y'all ain't got no Fs. Them niggas play with you. Go get your pistol permit. Go get your license and get your shit off, nigga. Y'all got money, nigga. Y'all got y'all paper right. Go get y'all L's together, nigga. Get your pistol P's together, nigga. And walk around with y'all shit. Ride around with y'all shit. When a nigga play with you, put him down. And y'all get away with it. And y'all doing it the right way. And it's all right, nigga. I'm putting it to y'all like that. Straight like that.
And I feel like, you know what I'm saying, like, we really gotta, no matter, and as men, you know what I'm saying, because I ain't talking to the women, you know what I'm saying, I mean, you know what I'm saying, women are children, I'm not talking to them, I'm talking to the men. Like, you know, we gotta stop letting, you know, finances, you know, how much money you got, who you fucking come between the brotherhood, you know, because right now, I'm in a mindset, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to quote Malcolm. The time to be a martyr is now. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I die for anything, if I should die for the sake, you know, if I should die for anything, it should be for the sake of brotherhood. You know, and I think that as men, as black men, we need to come together, and it should be nothing that should, you know, like in Atlanta. Like, I like the Atlanta music because it don't matter if they fucking with each other or not. You come in Atlanta, we all on that. Same thing in Chicago, sort of, kind of. But definitely in Atlanta. And it's like, I think as a culture, as a people, we need to hold those same principles. Like, listen, I may not fuck with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, they talk that jail talk. Like, say, for instance, if you go on upstate, right? They tell you Syracuse, Rochester, no matter where you from, y'all cousins. You know what I'm saying? Y'all beefing.
That's what
whatever, because y'all going upstate, right?
That's where that dickhead coming from, Syracuse.
Okay, cool. But at the end of the day, all right, the white dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about is black men. When you going on a bid,
right?
Anybody'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? Them your cousin, that's your them the family. That's the family, because y'all going into the big house, and it's like, I think now, no matter what the issue is, we got to protect our communities at all costs. And actually, I hate to say this, but you know what I'm saying, like, today, I just hope that it's just a lesson, because that's what gangs were formed on back in the day. If we want to go back to gang history, you know what I'm saying? I may not be qualified to speak on it because I'm not in a gang personally. You know what I'm saying? I'm I know a few people, you know what I'm saying, but I'm not in a gang personally. And but the history that I've researched, we gangs formed because we couldn't become the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts, and they were just set to protect our communities, in LA way back in the day, So I feel like we need to get back to that mindset. Our women, our children, you know what I'm saying, our protect our mothers, our sisters, whatever the fuck it is you got to protect. That's the bigger
protect
picture.
each other.
Protect each other.
Come on.
And you know what I'm saying?
As a community.
But listen, man, we ain't gonna go too much longer.
Nah,
man. You know what I'm saying? I got Frankie Fred, you know what I'm saying, on the Don't Argue. This is the 11th episode.
Pull up.
Hold on, man. Listen. Oh wait. I got my man LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, over here.
Peace,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
we
call him Black, you know what I'm saying? You got me, ESB Dawson, man. I would say subscribe to the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, help us make this possible, more often. Man, I don't got much to say. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know how to close this shit out. You know what I'm saying? But
Buffalo, we love you, man. Heartbeat in the city. The time.
Talk about it.
Yeah, man. 11 episodes.
The heartbeat.
Let's keep encouraging one another to be great. Spread love.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? God is the greatest. Stay sturdy.
Yes.
Guys.